Alright guys, so I'm going to put together a review over the next couple months of this US Optics, I think it's the TS-12, that's what it's called, TS. It's a mil configuration, compact optic with very short eye relief. So this is probably really built around the AR and similar platforms. It's sitting on a 10.5-inch gun, which just probably seems ridiculous to some people. Here's the thing, this optic is shorter than a 1:10 that I've had on here, and a 1:8, and I think there was a 1:6 that was even longer than this. It's extremely compact. It does have a big bell on the end here. The ocular lens is probably a little, or the ocular bell is probably a little bigger as well. But it's got side parallax. It can do a lot of things that other scopes can't do. And so far at 200 yards, I shot some amazing groups with this optic. I happen to have the Mill Hunter type reticle in here. They have a couple different kinds. This is the Mill Hunter. A couple quick things about this optic that you might not have known if you haven't looked into this yet. This is US Optics. It is not an American-made model. It's US Optics, but it's made overseas, okay? Yes, it's probably made in China. And that disturbs some people, but after seeing the tracking that I had today out of this and the hit ratio, the clear to glass, I think I'm going to have a favorable review of this optic. It'll probably stay on this little 10.5-inch gun too, considering it goes down to 3 power. A couple things real quickly. No zero stop. It's annoying. It's definitely annoying. But the thing is, it has locking turrets, so it's a lift to dial turret. And so maybe that helps you, maybe it doesn't in some sort of way. The clicks themselves are... Man, they're pretty similar to a lot of really average turrets. They don't feel very great. I'm kind of surprised that US Optics let this come out of the factory with turrets that feel that way. But as far as accuracy and tracking, if today is any representation, the experience I had so far, they do track very accurately, even out to a little bit of extended range. And so I'm going to go ahead and try this. I'll probably run this out to 825 yards one more time. I definitely have the elevation there. This little tiny optic, 30mm tube, has 30 mils of travel. That's what it advertises. Now I'm going to try that out and find out if it's true, because sometimes optics are not coming out of the factory the way that a company is telling you, especially things are made overseas. But I'm going to go ahead and run this out there. I have Lone Star bubble level on there, a pretty average mount. I don't think there's anything else you guys really care about, but I'll just tell you, go ahead and start looking into this a little bit. In a couple months, I'll have a review. If you have questions on this or something you want to see in that review, particularly before you pull the trigger on this, definitely comment down below so I know what to touch on, what to talk about, and what not to talk about, because I don't want to do a long video. I just want to tell you if it sucks or not. That's really it. Go ahead, like, share, subscribe.